Overview 1.08, Similarity and the Pythagorean Theorem. We're going to go over each of the questions that may be in your assignment, or at least the ones that could be similar to your assignment. The first question says, a 28-foot ladder leans against a wall so that the base of the ladder is 5 feet away from the base of the wall. How far up the wall does the ladder reach? Round to the nearest tenth and enter your answer as a decimal in the box. Remember, for all of your exit tickets, when you enter your answer in the box, you never want to put in the units. So you're going to sketch the situation to see that the ladder is the hypotenuse of a right triangle. Those legs measure 5 foot and x feet. So what is the value of x? If we were to sketch this out, let's see if I can go ahead and sketch it out for you really quick here. If we were to sketch this out, we see that a 28-foot ladder leans against a wall. So here's a 28-foot ladder. Okay. So that the base of the ladder is 5 feet away from the base of the wall. So here's the base of the ladder, and it's 5 feet away from the base of the wall. So then here's the wall, and this is the side that we do not know, which we would call the wall. Remember that we're using the Pythagorean theorem, which says that a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, keeping in mind that c is always the hypotenuse. So in this case, since you know what c is and you know what a is, you're going to say 5 squared minus 28 squared. Okay, so we're going to subtract c from both sides, or we could actually subtract a from both sides, whichever way you want to do it. I like to subtract c from both sides. It makes it work out. It's going to give you a negative number, but we know that we're talking about distance, so it's not going to end up being negative in the end. So you're going to say subtract 28 squared is equal to b squared. C has a triangle already drawn for you, and it's asking you for the value of x. Now this time, you see that the x is across from the 90-degree angle, which tells you that the x is going to be the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is always c. So set up your Pythagorean theorem so that you're substituting a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. You're going to go ahead and substitute the values of a, the value of b, and of course, find the value of c. Your next problem says a ramp extends from the back of a truck bed to the ground. The back of the truck bed is 3 feet above the ground. So this is 3 feet. The horizontal distance from the spot below the back of the truck to the bottom of the ramp is 8 feet. Now, obviously, my drawing is not to scale. And they're asking you how long is the ramp. So we're going to call this right here the ramp, and you're going to set this up to say a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Enter your answer in the box and round to the nearest tenths. Remember, you're going to have an answer such that After the decimal point, you have multiple digits. The second digit is the one that controls the tenths place. So if this digit right here, the hundredths spot, is a 5 or above, it's going to give the tenths spot a shove. All right, finally, you could have a question that looks like this. What is the value of x? Notice that this is a 90-degree angle, even though it does not visually look like it. And the hypotenuse is always across from the 90-degree angle. That's super important because, like I said, this doesn't look like a right triangle, but they tell us right here that it is. So you're going to find the hypotenuse, which is c squared. Therefore, this would be a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Go ahead and round your final answer to the nearest tenths and put it in the box. If you have any questions about this assignment, please reach out via text or email.